Okay, Fambulem, I bring warm greetings to you. Today, na the 3rd of June 2023. Me with the talk, just briefly, my name Prince Emil Koma. It's just a quick one. Sometimes it can good for let we visit history and wind down a little bit from politics because we all become so politically toxic that sometimes we need to shy away from politics, at least for a while. Wind down a column. In this regard, about 3 years ago today, this day, 3 years ago, I was fortunate for get an interview with one of the football legend in person of Sentu Johnson, a man who I see a few times play. Very great player. But some people then go say they may come at an unfortunate time. Or other people let me say, now so God say. Or people then definitely get for precede others. Footballers, artists, athletes, you name it. All walks of life, all discipline. So I'll be one replay this video for now. At least let me hear some football story then. Stay tuned for the great Sentu Johnson, all Edwardians, true legend. All right, then. Just stay right there. And see some of that, the quality, yeah, the quality, a poor, including the audio itself. So not just patience, okay? Thank you very much. And we'll not keep tuned. Now let me try and get this video. We'll try and get this video. We'll try and get this video so far we'll go able for watch them. Oops, and this I think so. Okay. Right.
This is not a quick one. I see the people that will tune in now. A lot of them. People that we kind of emotionally connected to the subject today. Unfortunately, because not able to do the technical side, education for long, and we don't try over this thing about 5 minutes is going to work. But yeah, sometimes it can fail. So since we're not able to make them up at all, I mean, while we do them via audio because we want to disappoint the fans them and the followers them. Unfortunately, Sentu actually want for them we do them professionally. One let people see still they do well, it's okay, and life is not being too bad either. So he asked me for express in disappointment at the situation we were not able to connect so that we will be and can live. But Sentu they do well. So again, I want to welcome Una. Not a long broadcast, I'm going to make it very short. So instead of talk about the football today, we want to talk about very interesting because again, this is an era where people like me, you kind of grow up in, okay, during the days of Sentu Johnson, Tibati, Abiose Manning, the Abiose Mannings, the Gaimon Sondos, the Tobis, and loads of them. Yeah. Amadou Rappel, where I believe have been a captain, John Mbuya, the diminutive striker, we later on I think will play semi-pro in France or somewhere, and many other great players of our time. So a very interesting conversation because of course we not play up to that. Brilliant. Let's see whether we can bring them on. This is a conversation on Friday. It's a special show on Friday. It's a special show on for George Floyd. Between black and white. This is
and also I hope the input will
well done, sir. So for man himself. So give me a sense of understanding in time, because that's exactly what I want to start. I mean, talk to you, okay, and no one for a couple of times, and so I admire. I was more like a Blackpool fan. We be the side of this we make you don't left mark na the world, let alone Salone. They talk about the world. So we a sense of idea. Yes, you personally here because the time they may tolerate here that much because we go through that. Then we get some guys engineer. Then they can't see a mile and feel and can't watch we play and then begin for invite we over. But then we mama. But this not been and you know this who side where you reach to that successful position where you reach to.
Thank you very much. Great football that's alone. Then the play football. And we can go back shop from primary schools and Anthony where I go. We'll continue for play until we go up to 7. I play for primary school. We sit. I go St. Edward's secondary school. I begin for St. Edward's school, junior inter secondary school.
Yes.
We born as then junior and So I played for St. Edwards, then junior, then I joined the senior team. So in 1974, the St. Edwards second school, the sports club with the first division league. That is the school team that then win the intersecondary school soccer. So the Amadou Kago, they left Edwards, then go Blackpool with some other players. Them like them, Wally, the late Wally, you know, die now. Then one jump. That's when they Bengali remain for Edwards. He left for America with few other Edwardians. So the principal then tell we the senior team will be winning the second tournament with the first division team. You know, because I'm not being the get for play for the Division 3 or the Division 2 team. And then we get Edward Division 2 and 3. But then we just make we go directly for go practice with it because the machine nearly break down when most of them players they left. So now they are start for begin play for the sports club at Division 1 level. That's and the big military they begin playing a recruit. Then we will play. With the current stadium, for this stadium. Now in the move we come back na Kington for begin play the association ground. Now that as 75, 76, 79, then the stadium. So again, I play for Division 1 year, the second year. Now invite me to Leo Stars. So that's how my football career start from school level strict. Then we go to school, primary school, then secondary school. Now they I take enter the first division until they call me now Leo Stars.
Okay, that's a brilliant explanation. The way open so many things. Somebody we know hardly know them, not know the connection. You know, how it all started. So you can find for establishing that kind of things in the day. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. So you managed for makeup at a very young age, you know, because when you been play for you know, by the time you transfer, they go Republicans, and then eventually the national team. Tell how you be managed for fitting or how you fit inside the national at that young age. You go join, you be senior man the way we did it already, you know, and at the top we are senior people there, and you go the way you be very young. How did you manage with that transition? How did you fit it?
That's a very tough situation, but we manage because that's the way doctor you get the late Kamadu Mbuli and I'm the play center forward. You get Wasiu Sumonu. You get Umar Rubin. You get Umar Rubin. You get Abu Silvian. You get Frank Williams. You get Edward Campbell. You get Mazola. You know, most of we don't take up where we are with Ishmael because the late Ishmael now we've been there at the secondary school level when we one of the young you know, stated that in both Eastern Lions, they play in Federal Secondary 4 Division. Then they call me at the start Stephen, the late Stephen Bion, I have the coach, you know. So that time they go, the first time they invite me, I go, that the first time we go out, in 1976, Sierra Leone we get an invitation from Malawi, the government of Malawi. They invite Sierra Leone or go them, they celebrate their independence. So they don't they invite them to then continue the East Africa. So they want for invite a country in the West. you know, and each day we ask themselves, what you when I think about Sierra Leone, they said they don't been get any particular reason. I just the name Sierra Leone, it just come to them say let them see good people are with Sierra Leone, black people and like and then not you know, then send him and then often not even prepare and attempt this better. So now the Umar as the captain, you get again Amadou Kagogo as the coach. Then you get Dr. Keith Kamarago as the doctor, and Mr. Tio Philos Nimne, now the prison director as the chapter. So we go with 15 players, including the late Domingo, and they play for Eastern Lions, 1976.
Yeah.
That was my first time where I in the Lone Stars, you know, and where you go as a small man, then they send you for go in a camp, now you got to go get baton, let them bring tea for me. Tea. Well, get done, now you go to big, you carry the ball, the kids back on the travel, go on the tape, you the young man, now you don't get for me, all over, you know.
Yeah.
And I say, encourage we. They encourage we for level at least because we small, they're not afraid the game. When you don't reach at certain level, then you continue for how you play the league, that's really for time for play continental. First I go Leo Stars and I mean out of the country, we play 2 games and you know, against the Malawi and the national team, and then with the Kenyan national team.
Yeah, tell me, because those have been really. We from the West, we get exceptional them during because, like you name them from the beginning. We begin with Tushilin, and then so tell me who wanna go East Africa to
Well, the football authorities then they're not being the as compared to the one that they were in at the east, because the east start so we don't level than at the west, you know. First they need them where them namely go Australia, we still a struggle because it's like amateur footballers then. So when we go na game there na Malawi, the way they prepare them people and they were well camped for a complete long term. Then they get a very good stadium that Sunday already. We don't get White Sweet 76 will not be a stadium, you know. And the government, the president of Nakonti, be know waiting the footballers and they prepare for do any international level tournament they want for do prepare for that. The presidents know. Whereas in Sierra Leone, then send them they I don't know exactly waiting players when Sierra Leone national team they play. You know, the only people that were in our government where we don't know where they go play now only the director of sports. Then later on, Minister of Sports, them where Sierra Leone became Minister of Sports, so we be the play in the beginning. I've been the Minister of Social Welfare. Now I'm in charge of sports. You know, and social welfare, I'm in charge of sport. Will not be the sports ministry way then gets currency now. You know, so even the time with the train stuff na Estin police training field, now they tell we go, they go camp. One time the way we go for just show no an example for show say the president don't know about Sierra Leone football. Within a camp, we train for Congo for go play for Sierra Leone. Now in the time we say the president they na the East India field, they go for go how you call them, test one helicopter. When we go for a tournament, for go meet her, for go tell her, do now the thing you have feel. If they ask you who are we, the former goalkeeper, now end up the spokesman. Now tell us we are national players. He say yeah. Now so they then account for the change for that we get to that tournament now tell her. That's what I do for now. Now so we go practice now after the practice we go out for refresh myself. Then not move paper the night pull and pocket. Israeli national players.
Wow.
Just imagine almost 26 players when I didn't camp. You know, then when we go now Malawi day, when we see them people they send ticket we fly from Sierra Leone to Amsterdam. From Amsterdam now fly come back from Africa, we go Amsterdam, from Amsterdam come back to Nairobi. From Nairobi now we take an East African and Malawi. People they welcome me to the airport. Where we take in from the motorbike and then with the bus, with them good comfortable bus, they're not to them comfortable.
Where you not see now you country, where you not enjoy now you country.
Yeah. They say King of the Power 19 that alone. It was very impressive. The way Umaru this is the way we don't play before we. They said they not ever see them. Just imagine. And that was my whole experience. And they prepare the guys they are trained them, they play well.
And you know remember the goal scorer again, the one who always scored the 2 goals then for we.
I
know that them 40 years business now you talk.
I didn't tell you now them days for second forward and Tina Kamami they play Leo start the center forward. They not put a center forward. I mean center forward they come out to make it outside right. Then go outside right. Well serious and this one heavy, you know. So I mean a very long time I don't remember that scored a game that we 2 goals and I think Damasco second.
Okay, the second is already wrapped in gold paper, so it's already done, it's made, it's written. For calm, we are picking and get for calm. Long after we've gone, we go read about them. So I just want to say, Una will just join. We talk to the legend, the great man Sentu. So, tell me a little bit more about. You see a wonderful, iconic photo. All the photos that were on the show, really iconic. And this now the great Republican squad, and you now be a member of this particular team. These are all squad mates, and even yourself then at this photo, a very young looking Sentu Johnson, brilliantly looking young man. How you fare now Republican, how you can for make your name now Republican, because when you go join that squad, this squad what they look at, so this squad will be make up of extra And you know, I don't need to say this. Of course, na team where you play, and you can meet most of them. So I want to ask again, as a young Sentu Johnson, how you come and establish a team such as the Republicans?
Well, real Republicans, the time where I've been playing at those, we get Republicans, I mean, team where we get nearly 8 or 9 players that will be represent Sierra Leone at the national team. And we get a lot of players there, you know, where we the national team, just like we said, great team. You know, some players them with the Republicans, I mean, they become friends. Like Campbell, up to this point, one of the friends that we established from Sierra Leone, from the early up in this time now, and we continue in New York, yeah, Edward Campbell. So go up and in the room, they talk. And then there's a young player where are they, Edwards? You know, Edwards, nice school team. And then where you play, you know, now because you go to school, you get for play for and the football not to be like even a pro, not be just amateur. Now when they wanna play, then go on some team, then I mean get and you don't go get for say anything about it. You just get for accept that. But at that point where I mean don't play now up to 79. I left Edward now go Republicans. And then people that they try to give you money that they make say we will give this to that you know that me Leon me for go was as the day at the end of 79. Some of the Edwards man who have been meeting again. Some of them don't left America again. The second people already left left and gave we don't that we don't have then it's all we are playing with. Most of them we don't have we don't them. So now see well because most times that we want them to come more Edwards and which be goalkeeper when I mean Thomas now well to me the football friends that we get now that team them in the mostly. So now on that note I'll be able to carry Republicans and then who carry Republicans, they really need me because I mean Mazola, I am the number 9, but they play Mazola play number 8, then or they play role to 12 twin, them call them twin center forward. So
right. We be outside the team. Now the man in name where you just mentioned, we happen for the Ibrahima Mazola Kamara. A wonderful player, a complex. If you go and play, I want you to give me a sense, you know, yeah, how you been a twin and partner with Ibrahima Mazola Kamara, because as a young man, I really, really admire Mazola. Mazola began all kinds of style from the football. And the eye and the listener, I really be into Mazola Kamara's greatest ever.
well, I mean, it was a very, I'm not going to say it is still now. Some ball additional. I mean, just based on the Mazola now be very good. I mean, ball controller, very skillful, strong with the ball, you know. So I mean, and me, now one of the other person they will force me for la car Republic and say he said if me and you play together, we go able for at least I mean lift Republicans up here instead of take some of the officials them kind of to me even back and forth. It together. I mean, it make me the work for playing and the center be easier for me because if they concentrate for me, the left hand side it will score. If they concentrate, I will score. The team that will be playing again. You know, they'll be a very good player, very skillful. You know, and it not been disappointed Israel fans them until he goes with each fan who play for African sport.
And
Now I repost.
Yeah.
Right now, because Ishmael first step, I'm one of the greatest footballers we.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. Ishmael Daifan, again, as a boy, I see Ishmael Daifan. I mean, just to explain the story before you come on. That as a boy, I see Ishmael Daifan when they become artists now the field na new road there, na that and build the new road, now the Lions get the all of school. We must and next in the day, Ishmael Daifan na be fancy, na be very fancy player, both on and off the field. I still remember. Daifan days the day kind of training ground with Mutoka. Yes, I mean, and the man was seen over and over and over for you just call Africa Sports now Abidjan. So now one of the first Sierra Leonean we go semi-pro. Yeah, because then I find really rivalry been there between una all, you know, because then there's the money not been there, but commitment be there per the game, bluff be there per the game. How would I be the manage their kind of thing and una ego them as
Well, I understand the competition. I mean, the rivalry be there, but in a friendly base.
Yes.
And a friendly base, not anything where an emotion there. You know, now more to go make for yourself today. We'll get to now, we'll be to now. You know, but Ishmael Daifan didn't come out far because one late Rashid Ludi, even there, Savage Street. Yeah. Ishmael and small sister. Now Rashid, I mean, I go St. Anthony Primary School. There you go St. Edward Secondary School. Want to play for St. Edward's. Himself now was a very good footballer, left footer. Now he introduced me to Ishmael. He said, "Get one in cousin." They smile and I show me the color. So Ishmael, he can't begin. He can't from Emma. He can't at St. Anthony School, but actually only he left now where it was. He played for St. Anthony. Then he go AC for high school. So then the rival now for Edwards High School. Well, in that senior league, they be Ishmael Daifan. Then Daifan in there with this UNISA concept where the Republicans in San Diego High School, they all in Daifan play in the high school. Then Edwards High School, and the high school man.
Oh yeah, intersect. Yeah, then this, then the.
I mean, they behind the idol Ishmael, then the rest of them they behind me. So it was at that secondary school level, then the competition will begin between Ishmael until we first division, you know, in play division 3 first for Blackpool, then I go Eastern Lions. We just begin play for Edwards Division 1, you know.
Right.
So I mean.
Wonderful. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we promise that this will be very exciting and very exciting. The legend Sentu Johnson they tell you so. The historical context, material, now they give you so. I mean, he could write a book, and that book may be a bestseller. This way, they reveal so. For una we just joined, we are talking to the legend Sentu Johnson, and they give you a historical background as to Usai begin, and as from the look another thing again, Sentu. I believe that Jebo Sherrington will be your manager, coach at some point. Am I correct?
Yes. One of would let a young talented player the own gifts now and then. Now from we pick up to them, Idrissa police them, the Abuba told them, they folded them with
after Una.
Now,
Yeah. Okay. Like I say again, the internet is and we will still continue. Yeah, the broadcast is still live. Between you and Jebo Sherrington, manager at the time, because it was on a daily basis. When I get for practice, probably 3-4 days a week, get for play football on the weekend games. So what it be look like, you know, the preparation time for under Sherrington.
You break up a little bit. You ask me what's in Jebo Sherrington in the.
Yeah, they manage you and others. Maybe they manage the team basically. When they spend a lot of time together in and out. What in the relationship be like? I know it was a good relationship. Now the question now they were and they try for the ask.
Yes, hello.
Yes, you get the question. What's the then between you and Jebo Sherrington? Because we gonna do this for years. What was it?
First of all, he and my big brother, they were friends. So
Yeah.
when he noticed maybe my big brother, a small brother, he can take into me, you know. So he can take those practice. Encourage for play team. All that team, the Sherrington 11.
Yeah. But no, never mind. We're almost coming towards the end of. Let's get more.
Easter Lions, it just even force myself like go for Easter Lions. It just say just keep playing no more. I mean, this study, you just stay focused. If you want for go before with the football, for go before with them. But I not go entice you or even ask you for go any team. But when I go Republicans, instead of me left Easter Lions.
He end up for camp. So I believe continue right there now Republicans. And this is where we are. And by the time we get Sentu again, I want to ask him about the relationship between him and other fine player them and Fambulem. If we look at the player, we will see that that the Republican team is. So what everyone do, Sentu, since this thing they play up, immediately they play up, we will therefore do a part 2 to this again. And we will plan better on time so that we get more guests then and better quality.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to ask you about the relationship as well with other players. Them like another player who I been admiring at the Republican side, be Amadou Rappel Kamara. He was a very brilliant player. Sentu, you hear me?
Who's playing now? I don't get to the player name.
Amadou Rappel.
Oh, Amadou Rappel. Yeah, Amadou Rappel. Me and him meet up na junior league.
Yeah.
So we all 2 million from long. Then me begin playing at come on like Republicans. So we all come up now Republicans. It's a very immigrant and then the player I mean now that they put fear on players, especially the young defenders and within our team. And they tell us they're not afraid, you know. Now very I mean strong,
very aggressive, you know, player positive.
Very
No, I mean, they say aggressive in a positive way, in a business area. You not
Oh,
afraid,
yes,
you
yes,
know.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Even though we win, we won for win the energy players, the people when we they
Yeah.
prepare for game, when you don't shine, not serious, you say some 5 minutes or test game, you go serious, and I can't play now. So I mean, I'm not rapper.
So,
Okay, now,
Sentu, you still maintain relationship with, of course, I just to ask this question again because I want at the time to understand something. Because during that 10 day again, now the final question I ask you, so on the Republican side, I want to talk about a great time of players who have played for quite a while, and people that will watch you now. I watch you now most times na King Tom. I not see you now King Tom. Yes. And I talk about the same Amadou about Toby, Joseph Toby, right? Joseph Toby will be the defender.
yes.
Yeah. And then
Toby,
John
yes.
Dumbuya and Vito. So you and the people that want to still
Yes.
una dey in touch, una can call, una can talk.
Well, unfortunately, Kizito in don't die now. In die very early. You know, die about over 20, 30 years ago. Kizito. Then Toby, of course, I mean, we can talk. Last time I go to Sierra Leone, they all confirmed me 2017. We really was together. Reminisce about our own football. We go visit Daddy because now in a job sharing assistant technical advisor for Sierra Leone, you know, which I'm left my office, you know. Then the other player where you mentioned,
I mentioned, Tibati, Ishmael Lamte, and Ruhupa.
Tibati, the tower left Sierra Leone, if he left Republicans, he go Blackpool, you know. So the communication of it, but one time in Wakanda, New York, so me and talk on the phone because we far from we New York, so we talk, we just talk about how we play, you know. And Republicans now say get all footballers in America, so we play for Republicans. We think together we all now we support the Republicans team now in Sierra Leone because the Republicans team now in the second division, they're not in the Premier League. Second, first division. Then get Premier League, then get first division, then they get second division. So Republicans, the first division now, therefore, the league will continue then for promote to the Premier League. The reason why we continue for them because most of the officials the way we they play for Republicans, we they play, majority of them don't die. From them, Mr. Bambe Kamara, Solo Kubo Kari, Mr. Bambi Samuels, you name them, they all don't die. So
yes, Bambi Naina be the owner for Republic.
Naina the owner of the team. So then people they not only for support the team, but some other young fans who not be left safe with the help of Mazola, they're able to make officials that they don't get so the old players now like me, Edward Campbell, Abdullah Jallo, 4 when they call chairman, then you get one Idrissa TB Tarawali, you get Jallo, Mohamed Jallo with the Texas, you know, you get Wallace Adi, the Ghanaian, we play with them, we can late 70s, late 70s. That's where we come from. You get Wallace for fishes, you get them, the lamp then you get Upa, you get Gary, for that the request in don't die in Sierra Leone. You know, so some of the other players
you get Kofi and you get the other guy where they end up now. The small ones so we end up now Cameroon.
Right. So they're all So now when I got in the boss, we get old footballers in there also where they for support the older audience in Sierra Leone. We get them to you get that in car, you get me, so much of the other ones them with the one that we support the team self, we they support the team. So me the two sides,
Yeah,
and
big response. That's so big man always the big side, big responsibility. Anyway, family, we almost come towards the end. I think I get one or two more questions for this great legend, Sentu Johnson. But I just want to take a look at on our screen. If you look the picture we want to look at on your right-hand side, the man squatting on the right-hand side, far right, is none other but a young Sentu Johnson. And this now the Siaka Stevens Stadium, which leads me to the next question. When the stadium open, where you go smell the plastic from the stadium, the cement, on our first go there for play day. Tell me about this experience, here from King Tom, what was it like? What was the feeling? And if you remember, what did be your first game day?
I mean, that was, a great feeling now. And the first game opening, one time where Republicans may go 17, I mean, go with Republicans and not be officially joined. So we go play two teams and they take some Gala. The first time we go see Gala, we don't know what's going to be Gala. The one day they get all about the way they 20 minutes where you would have win or then try to kick. From the morning till we come back, now we talk, say, if they want to open the stadium, we say, in terms of sports, and so they want to open the stadium, they were expecting how people. Now, so they go open up, even them, maybe the 8 teams that are the western area with some other provincial team, them, there we all can, so that then be say, the opening of the stadium now only concentrated with a free song. So then we make them team them put come meet come then even go up to Moyamba, then other small the big tournament. I mean, when we can the grass, the place been clean, now we now be the first way tells them you go inside, you feel so good, you will be look now like sport different on. I mean, it was a honor for we like me, the first people away playing at the opening of that stadium day. Now a great tournament, and then it and win that tournament, the Gala tournament, the first Gala. Then I end up get from Gala become when the late Sakonjo Wuri that in company sponsor the Gala. Now they come. Now import authority win a Gala. Now we and them play. The two of them where we lost pan. Now Republicans and Black will play the first one. Then win and then the second one and Mobile Gala. Now we and Port Authority play Port winner and the third one now the OAU West Sierra Leone host the OAU Gala. Now OAU Gala the where Eastern Lions play now the kick now police out where them get for the port town,
Wonderful
so,
stories.
The stadium really, that time they've been very immediate, it'd been so nice. The swimming pool been there,
Oh, yes, yeah. I wish, I mean, a wonderful, it'll be wonderful thing, all the things that we talk about. The hostel, everything be there in place. Electricity, the swimming pool, clean water, the ground, well.
The practicing field, we've been practice this.
Yes.
Upon the TM for the hostels when we go Nigeria. I don't mean the team because actually we camp at the hostels there.
At the hostel, yeah. Yeah, wonderful. One quick question about the stadium again. I mean, we talk the transition, all about that. And it's actually a funny film. You know, there is a massive difference. Of course, you don't in Tom and the stadium. This is of the art, you come up and something we cool, but if you don't used to it. Now they can't play na a grass pitch, yeah, where you come out, where na gravel na you come out. You can't play na this carpeted field. How you manage? Did you immediately fit in? Was it a bit funny, like wobbly, like where he was? How you manage with some please?
I go say we can very difficult from that transition day. When you did Leo Stars, when they go play away, when they meet better feeling day. They said them just bill them over the two them. Now a very nice feel carpet. So you play the Dakar, you get fine feel Algeria.
Yeah.
1980 World Cup, we don't step on the kind. But some of we not be just find out something new.
Yeah, and thank you very much for that. Mr. When they do the interview, you are just a bit inquisitive. Watch against Emmanuel Okala, Nigeria, the Nigerian goalkeeper.
Yes. I mean, I be sub. Come on, I start the game.
I watched that game.
Okala and I be the goalkeeper. Then get Christian Chuku. When I be the defender. Then get so many other players away. Now Tuta will play them. We play inside Sierra Leone. They'll play in Lagos. Other right out player they call Odegbami. Odegbami, I mean, very.
Yes, Odegbami. I remember that name. I remember two names where you call Odegbami. Yeah.
Odegbami. So I mean,
wow.
I play against I call Christian, the captain. What do they call? Now one of the tough players around there, here Christian Chuku.
Christian. Okay.
Captain.
One wonderful man. Wonderful. To the end. I want the end. If you can, then now go on with the final. Does it? Do I jog your memory? The semi-final was against both these teams. Then I think that Bombali. You remember that?
Yes. Yeah, they represent Leona full ambassadors.
Right.
Now we've been winning. Now when they can bring their then team them from the provinces, then where we get from the West Africa Football Union. So now mention them, they call Wafu. Now we go to the knockout. So now here they will beat Bombali then at the final where we go the Wafu tournament. Not the champion because I will not be the champion. And I tell them the double Republicans, double ambassadors. For one year, will represent Sierra Leone 2 per month.
Right.
And
Wonderful.
then one year, the other year.
Yeah, you want to talk about the other year? Go ahead, please.
When I what one when a Bombali been win and we been we go play na upper Volta, but then we go play na upper Volta. No, so actually second, and then the Bombali them not be get very good strikers. They may can act get them 5 players with as the relation and the it not been too very strict.
Yeah.
You know, not been strict. So but they not be registered we per se. We be play under some players and live, you know.
Yeah.
Where
I remember that when you talk about the fitness and I go watch a game na Tom and Sierra Leone they play against Guinea, but that will be under 12 or under 13 Coca-Cola tournament. And this is one of the just I use the opportunity of this team under 12 or whatever not being complete. And I had the opportunity. Right. So they tell whether they measure if you fit under the stick, then you hide that they measure in a verse 9 they give you so. But Guinea beat in the 3-1. So yeah, not be strict at all. Sure, Scott be there.
Right. Because remember when the under one them we go Guinea all. That's in SF I'm the Minister of Sport.
Yeah, just by accident, by coincidence, just go because the team not be full up. So anybody will look like short fit bring you come on. I remember my shoes. Oh goodness. Anyway, wonderful run. Away from your club, you be get football party outside to other clubs. I know say you name a few. But during your time, were there any other players where you be actually the look at where you can kind of admire? Say, I know they talk about within your own republic. So they talk about I found may still rest in peace, and all the other footballers they will pass. The question is outside of Africa, were there any other players them where you actually they admire, where you look at them, maybe like when they can't play against them, or when they go play against them, there is some kind of a fear. Do you have that kind of player? And we don't know them.
Each team we get the top team they like inside. So I mean, I get players and we can tell the defender they let them watch like Abiosemani, the late Abiosemani. Wow. Then you get Max Macaulay, you know. Then they get Kabat China, the late Kabat China, because in no Poggia. Yeah. Then inside Eastern Lions, of course,
Tom Terry, not be the Panamics Day.
Well, Tom Terry yes, immediately, but in a more of midfield player where they distribute the ball. You know, not where they can't too much at the goal. Now only way they go get penalty. Was a very good penalty kicker. You know, in a more of a distributor. Tom Terry, he's a very fine player with a very good ball control and it's a bit distribute. Here and George Floyd, you know, a very good squad. We're intending and then may get some other Guinean and women they help them. But Eastern Lions, their own players and we will be the get Ishmael Daifan, you get Aoua, of course, you get the late
Cameroon, Monty.
They get Atomensa. Atomensa is a very dangerous player. Now, the top school they chase. So he may play midfield for Eastern Lions. And so now authority, you may get them Malek Obi the one they play, one just begin.
with the Kobo food. Wow.
I mean, that's as I said, we get challenged. Then we always with challenge in our country. We the country and pave way for we continue. Now and so Mohammed in brother me he play na East Alliance. Me play for Republicans. One game the way with the play self where in brother na me go man way then goalkeeper me injured. I mean you color na no everybody along themselves. I mean me to say na him na say no na in small brother way peacefully, you know. So I mean now then at the one way locking out football now done some kind of a professional in not even amateur
absolutely. Now that's exactly I want to ask you, Sentu, because I want to wrap the interview up now. Waiting I know you come to the game today.
Well, I mean the people today where women they play definitely the officials them, you know, say we not amateur person contract to nobody, you know, get for band with any kind of laws and regulation where band we will play for you. If we want today we say we want for transfer, go ahead give me chance. The can't happen say then there's the way women they play not because of very serious at that time. So for them player they now where they now they're young they with all this because like they work for them now they work. You get for take and seriously, you train well, not to even the league, the Salon League, they like it today, it connects with the European League. If you don't play European, any European country, the Sierra Leone team, the club, na Salon, and they give you transfer for the play that you want to grab on yourself. You say they go play for a team without, they don't ask you, except you go to academy, they put you on the wall. Any team where you want to go play, they must get for of your football club where you last play for, so that they will make sure say you transfer. So that protect this book, you know, like we play, we work now. I'm ballers and some army they work now police, so one they work now port authority. That play they work now. So we not even semi pro. We been the we work then once for the work we will forget to work. But now players them now let them make sure Sierra Leone and all today now professional all over. So you get for take it seriously, get for respect, you make sure say ball, you not get for do anything with negative, otherwise you lost your job.
Okay. Wow. I want to let you go on that today, but not until I ask you this question. Just short and 30 seconds question, which is if I to come back, same way you see if I talk about internationally now, where to come back, you know, as a young Sentu.
To God, to be candid, if I not go on for start my football career in Sierra Leone. I go on for the British Premier League. Now they go out for me.
Brilliant. Yeah. And that leads to the next question, which is which team are your favorite and who are your most favorite player in the world?
The team they support now apart from Republican and Sierra Leone, now they support the Premier League. Now the other Spanish league, then Syria, the Italian league, and the French league, and not any specific team that support per se. But the player that the whole world where they support, where they admire today, now Messi. I can see some kind of a ball control he gets, where I can see small inside me. See, I mean,
a magical move. Bang bang.
Yeah.
Bang bang, Sentu is gone.
The ball control, you know, it's so unfortunate no more. Anybody really, then they can take advantage of
it. Yes, but still. Because never mind, your body leggy, still they go between them like a snake. Yeah, very, very skillful, exceptionally talented player. I mean, the choice here. I mean, not many people will disagree. The final question for tonight to you is: I talked to a few of your friends before we did this program, and one thing they make for us understand is you will get one favorite referee. And I think say it we Owen Adejobi. How true is that?
Well, I've been one incident when it happened now. One match with a very way. I mean, and gets talking about I think he may call some kind of make a call, which was call where we all been disagreeing, the whole team. You know, that as we say, when Republicans they play, we motive them for win. You know, at such a time the way they play, you see, say, they attach them to Blackpool, Blackpool supporters. So we feel say, some game now they play, then they don't feel, when they give them warning, say, this game today could not win now. Now one thing will be. So, So inside the field of play, so I can meet at itself. I can tell and say the next time they play any game, you blow it in against everything and come. You can go tell the referee that station and say, "Are the meeting at it? Are the getting now?" So some game then they will we don't buy us. You know, go ref then game then they. So therefore we can very agree with some because we can make. And so then you get ball, you blow upside by you say that you chance for go score. It can make play you can go and holler, but as long as you not touch the referee, it go just one.
Yeah, so this is your first on the program then and now. We had a bit of a technical issues from the beginning, but we still try to pull them off. We will do, hopefully, if I get your consent, we will do a follow-up and we will try for plan and we'll get the whole world, managed for listening, to what you get for see. But what you say is kind of very inspiring, as to the then and the now, and your advice to young them we will get peace. I hope they can seriously be paid for it. Unlike we own time way now Lilitin and you can play on how much is Sabi play. How much goal there where you score now. So they're going to kill.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you very, very much, sir. Really it.
Thank you very much, my thanks.
Pleasure, sir. I have a family that was Legend Johnson. We had him live on the then in our program. And we don't come to the end of the program tonight. Yeah, we don't come to the end of the program. Just want to make enough understand, say, we also get a program on Friday now. And that program will be a fixture on the then and now. Two programs in the car. One will be about salon music industry. And that will be a fixture on the platform. We'll not decide on a day yet. It'll go on trial anytime soon. We'll announce the date. There's also another one which will be dedicated to the Black diaspora and the motherland. Even now, they will not decide on a name